Hi there, traders. This is Art Dill, your Emini success coach for FuturesTradingCompany.net with a recap of our trading for February 1st, 2012. And took one trade pre-market, 12,665 here. It was a trigger entry. The stop at 649. We got 9 points plus into the trade. I was only in the trade with one contract, and price came back, stopped us out. So that was a break-even trade for the first trade of the day. The second trade was after the open, and again it was a trigger entry at 12,693. We got 12,700 and 12,708 for two targets. And the third contract was exited at 12,699, so it was a total of 21 points on the second trade of the day. The third trade I took was a breakout trade above this little pivot that was put in at 12,688, and did not get a target. We got to 12,692. 1 point away from at least a first target before the price rolled over and stopped us out at 12,674. The third trade I took, which frankly we should not have been in, was here at 658, and I got in on a breakout of this pivot at 12,693. It was a nice price pattern setup. The issue with the trade was that we were not long. We were about 12 minutes or so away from the release of construction spending, and they released it early. It was supposed to come out a little bit later than it did, and I think it was supposed to be released at 9:15 Eastern Time. They released it early, and the market broke sharply on the number. And as you can see, we were stopped out. And I was stopped out. That was actually the biggest loss I've taken since starting the room open, minus 64 points on that trade. So that was definitely a mistake. We should not have been in that trade that close to a number, and I thought we had time, but obviously with the number being released early, we did not. The fifth trade I took was right here, and then again it was a breakout trade after we crossed back above the 89 EMA with price and the Hall moving average, and had a little bit of a pullback here, and I took this after it broke out above this pivot. I did get involved at 12,692. I'm sorry, that was 12,693. It was above this pivot again. And got two targets on that trade for a total of plus 25 points. So that ended up being a good trade for us. Then after a sideways price movement here and a break of this pivot, we took that long at 724, 12,724. That was at 7:21 in the morning. We got, I was looking for 10 points, and we got 10 points on it right in here at about 7:25, and then the price turned back and stopped us out at break even. So that was a plus 10-point trade. Then we took one more breakout trade, and I think today almost cured me on those. 12,728 was the entry, and had a stop below the pivot here. Actually, I put it 15 points away, and was stopped out at 12,713. So stopped out on the trade for, that was a 30-point loss on that trade. And then this was the last trade we took, and it was a split entry. I got one contract on at 12,726. I had a bid in to buy another contract at 12,719. I got that filled right here at 806. My exit on that was at 12,726, and I did get that right here. So I got out of that with plus 7 points, and then we turned around, it rolled over, and was stopped out minus 7 on the other contract. And so we ended up break even on that contract. So I ended up with 2 break-even trades. On the first. So it was 8 total trades, 3 winning trades, 3 losing trades, 2 break-even trades. And then the market just got incredibly choppy. As you can see, going into the dead zone period, and was not a market that I wanted to get involved with. And so I did not take any more trades on the first. Later in the day, actually, there was a potential for shorts going on here, but this was way too late in the day for me to be taking a trade. So that was it. That was the worst trading day I've had since actually opening the room. The biggest loss, and that really was what basically made us negative for the day, was the trade we took that was stopped out because of the construction spending news release. So that spawned a new rule that I instituted, that we will not be taking any trades 10 minutes prior to any major news release, because sometimes they do get released early and you don't have enough time for your trade to work the way you had hoped it was going to. So that's it. I will post the results for the second also today. I got a little bit behind on posting, and February 3rd also, which I am now not trading again. We're done for the day, and a nice, actually very nice gain on the 3rd. The market finally got in gear. We had a really good jobs report and ended up making back everything I lost, plus some on the 3rd of February trading. So make sure you also look at that video when I get that posted. Have a great trading month, everybody. Hope to see you in our room. FuturesTradingCompany.net. This is Art Dill.